Has she gone or is she here? Kathleen Kennedy's employment status is queer.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come. Oh.
I am not gay. I have relations. I am not gay.
What are you doing?
Adjusting your breasts. You fainted and they shifted all out of whack. There.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
For the players.
It's really ready to go.
Okay, Cicely! Okay, Cicely! Okay, Cicely!
Take me by the hand, take me by the hand,
okay, Cicely!
take me by the hand, take me by the hand,
okay, Cicely!
He, him, they, them. He, him, they, them. Some people just call me Fluffy. Me by the hand. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. What the fuck is he wearing? It's not Halloween. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Okay, Cicely!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, am I spending the head? Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Hey darling, you can smile more. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. That's what we fucking do. Spark off! Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Ooh, take me by the hand. Ooh, Mr. Ocean Man. Yeah, she is all gangrenous. That's cute, you massive fucking soy cock. He, him, they, them. Superficial bollocks. He, him, they, them. Spider monkey fucker. Some people just call me Fluffy. Holy shit. Yard, 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 yard. It's Captain Gay. Yes, of course it's Captain Gay. Yard, 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 yard. It's really ready to go. You're some Hollywood horse bitch. Kitty fuck. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man.
Okay, Cicely!
Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. I'm gonna make one of your main balls. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Oh my god, like yeah. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Beat him into submission. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Yada 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 yada. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. You got me. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. So fucking crazy. Ocean man, take me by the hand. Ocean man. Fuck off. Fire, fire, big pants, flyer. One of them. So that went well. Let's move on. She's like, it's so. Oh, look, what a coincidence! God damn, I hate this. They can't say the word tampon. Who fuck? There is nothing I love more. Taking my headphones off, fuck that. Bethesda, there is nothing I love more than to fire up a brand new RPG, lose myself.
Sorry, did you want to get immersed in our world? Yeah, well, guess what?
Fucking pronouns! I love nothing more than to be dragged out at every fucking conceivable opportunity so you can fucking current day us. Current fucking day! Fuck off! We can't see past our own fucking reflection. That's the level of our narcissism here at Bethesda. Twat waffle! That's all you fucking are! Twat waffle! Fuck off! Fucking gender ambiguity! Fucking current day Californian shit! Cause that's all we fucking know! Cause we're boring! We're so fucking boring! You're boring! You're fucking dull! You have nothing to say! Fuck your immersion! Guess what? Fucking pronouns! You take everything we love and you just can't help! Shovel your dog shit! Fucking crap! Ideology into everything! Every single solitary fucking thing! That is better. Goodbye. Good afternoon, good evening, and welcome to Afternoon Tea with us. I am your host, as always, as my sister just texted me with video footage of Crystal Palace ladies playing today. Women's football. Didn't mean to start off on a joke. Good afternoon. Welcome, everybody. We are smashing the coffee. Don't worry. We got the teapot. As you can see, look at me. Look at me. Look at me. I'm really tired. Functioning off not a lot of sleep today. I might have gone to bed at 9 o'clock this morning. And woken up about an hour ago. So I managed to get 4 hours sleep. But we got a busy day. So we got the Superchat square up here. And then 5 o'clock in the UK time. 5 o'clock in the UK time. 5 o'clock UK time. No, chat. I've been a good boy. I'll talk about Dragon's Dogma 2 in a minute, but I've been a good boy. I'll tell you how good a boy I've been. I'll tell you how good a boy I've been in a minute. No, I was up late last night with your mum. Dude, she is exhausting. She's exhausting. And 5 p.m. UK time. We got Sunday Fun Day. More Hell Divers 2. Oh, yeah, baby. More Hell Divers 2. It's going to be good time. Excellent. So I'm smashing every kind of caffeine into my body right now. And we got a lot of supers to get through, so we're going to smash through the supers. Because we're going to start smashing through the supers. That should give us time to pause, reflect, other profound things. Yeah. But we're gonna do all of that. We're gonna do all of that good stuff. But to answer your question, was Dragon's Dogma 2 keeping me up? No. I've been a good boy. All I did after I ended the stream, was dump all my stuff into my storage, which, by the way, thank God, when you're in a town or when you visit a vendor, your stuff is automatically used. So if you want to use stuff that's in your that you already possess in your storage, it will use it just by being at a vendor. Thank God. I was thinking, oh no, is it gonna make us have the items physically on us and all that kind of stuff? No. So all I did was put the stuff into my inventory and hand in the quest to the guy that said, I've killed everything. Boobies. And then I handed in the two-handed sword and the staff to unlock the warrior and the archmage as classes. And I switched from an archer to a warrior to see what it's like with a two-handed sword. But I haven't gone out into the world to try anything. That's all I've done. So I left it in town. I just did a couple of chores in town, and I haven't left the town. So tomorrow, after I've done what I need to do, which is get up, go to the Gime, get a session at the gym, go to the supermarket, buy some ribeye, buy some eggs, buy some salmon fillets, buy some bacon, buy some milk, come home. I'm going to plonk my fat ass on this chair and we're going to play some more Dragon's Dogma 2. Some more Dragon's Dogma 2. And I don't care where it ends. I mean, I'm just going to... And then, where's the stream after FNT? They're up on my gaming channel. HVB Gaming. Subscribe to it. Go to the... You say fillets with a hard T. Yeah. You should see how I say the N-word. The N-word, of course, being... Nandayo! Oh. So... After we do that, we're gonna go and play some gam. Tuesday, got a busy day Tuesday. I don't think we're gonna be able to get any gamming on Tuesday. I've got an NDA, and then we've got Real BBC on Gary's channel. Wednesday, we have Ripping the Silverback on my channel. But before then, it's going to be all good. The wokies are going to get you. David, they've been after me for God knows how long. Do you want to know my secret? I'll let you into my secret. Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone, though. My secret is I don't give a fuck. That's my secret. You see, you can only give a fuck about people that you have respect for. So when you have no respect for people, they do nothing. Nothing. Oh my God, you're not calling me a Kit Kat. No, I'm not. Oh my God, you're not playing my game. No, I'm not. You can play it. You feel free to play it. You have all of that. That's for you to play. If that's that's the game you want to play, good for you. Have fun. I'm not playing it. I'm not playing it. I got other shit to do with my time. I got my whole fucking life. My sister just bought me a new Crystal Palace mug. Yeah, boy. Wasn't there somebody put out a list on Twitter this week? This is a list. By the way, they had flags and everything in there, you know. You know, one of those mentally sound compass mentors people. Yeah. Ooh. One of those compass mentis in the brain people. And they put out a list of Twitter accounts that are transphobic. Unbelievable. Thousands of accounts. They because nothing says sanity. Nothing says I am a sane, normal human being than compiling a list of thousands of Twitter accounts that they deem, in their eyes, to be transphobic. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say that I proudly made the list. Ryan Kinnell didn't make it. But, you know, Ryan's more racist than transphobic. So, you know, I get that. He'd be number one on the, you know. But, yeah, nailed it. Nailed it. I looked down that list. I got to the H because they're so sane. They put it in alphabetical order. Thousands of accounts alphabetically. You know, my vanity got the better of me. I got on that list. I scrolled down to the H's. H-A, 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 H-E, 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 Hill versus... Yes! Come on! Woo! Made the list. Drunk 3PO didn't make it. Well, you got to be relevant, Aaron. You know? I mean, come on, let's think about it. Let's just think about it. What's Jay actually known for? What's Jay actually known for? Having a YouTube channel where everybody else has got his YouTube subscribers for him and being Gina Carano's friend. That's all Jay's known for. So come on now. He ain't shit. Come on. He ain't shit. Hi, Jay. Stirring my cup of tea. Other than that, other weirdo is going to other weirdo. Again, you can only be bothered by stuff when you have any respect for the people who are saying it. When you don't have a single scrap of respect for them, you don't care. Your mum's just texted me, by the way. She says hi, and don't forget to bring the bread. Don't forget to bring the bread. So yeah, I was pretty happy about that. Pretty proud of myself. Got my cup of tea now. Got my cup of tea ready. Mm. That was also a little trick, folks, because I wolfed down some food before starting the stream, and I just wanted to do that to get anything that was stuck between my teeth out very quickly. Well done for making the list. I was proud of you. Thank you, J1. I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of myself. Whose list is it? It's the list. It's the list that's been made by a very mentally ill person. A very mentally ill person that has a lot of time on their hands. A very mentally ill person that that lets themselves stew and get mad about silly nothing things, and goes by the pronouns of Bimber, Ginger, Kit Kat. Good morning, Saucy. Great mug. Damn right. This is the Sunday afternoon tea with Az mug. There we go. If Heel versus Babyface goes any more British, we need to invade again. You're Danish. When's the last time the only thing that you've done is like nip over, hit a small town in Northumberland, grape a couple of whammons, and nick a bundle of sticks and run away. That's about the extent, mate. That's about the extent. Last time the UK was invaded, Britain was invaded, was 1066. Fucking French. I've never forgiven them. Never forgiven them. Fuck. They were good sticks. I'm not here to judge. I'm not here to judge. I'm lying. I'm lying. I'm here to judge it all. Every last bit of it. Every last single solitary scrap of it, number one. We are indeed going to be doing Sunday Fun Day in 2.5 hours from now. Helldivers 2. Although Tara's got to leave a bit early again because she's got some Rippaverse stuff that she needs to do. I don't know about you, chat, but this is the second week in a bounce that she's leaving early. I don't think she's committed to democracy. I don't think she's committed to democracy. That's all. Just saying. Just saying. So I don't think we've got any guests. This week, of course, we had the Oscars on Real BBC. Week before then, we had Eric. I think this week it's just the boys. Just the boys this week. On the real BBC, just the boys. Mauler may speak this week. We have unconfirmed reports. I'm just going to bring up some box office numbers. Let's just see how some things are going at the box office. How's Ghostbusters doing at the box office? Let's have a look-see. 16 million Friday, which of course rolls in the 4.7 million from the Thursday previews. 4,352 theaters. 4,345 theaters. Let's see what the budget is. Ghostbusters, Frozen Empire budget. Let's have a look. 100 million. Okay. I mean, that's a lot of money, but still a lot less than I thought it was going to be. 100 million. So it's got to hit approximately 300 million to break even. 275, 300 to break even. I mean, we are, of course, living in a crazy world where sometimes the marketing budget actually exceeds the production budget now. So let's just say, worst case scenario, has to hit 300 million to break even. 16 million on the Friday. So what's it probably looking for an opening weekend? 54 domestic. What's it going to do internationally? We'll find out. Maybe during the show it will update. Maybe. We'll see. Roughly looking about 54. Has it got a chance? It's got a chance. But it all depends how strong this week goes. I didn't go see it. Did Gary say, guys, your homework is to watch Ghostbusters Afterlife and 2 episodes of X-Men 97? Yes, it was. Did I listen to Gary? No, I did not. No, I did not. Is it because I hate Gary and he can shove it up his bum? No, I love Gary. I love Gary to pieces. Is it because I don't respect Gary? No, I respect Gary to pieces. The point is, I didn't have a single solitary bone in my body that gave a shit. Look, you cannot compare in any capacity Ghostbusters 1984. You cannot compare that with anything that's come out Ghostbuster related since. It's non-comparable. And when you already know that a movie from 40 years ago is going to be infinitely better than what is out at the cinema right now, what is the point? I just didn't see. I know you could say, isn't this a bit hypocritical because you watch a load of bullshit? Yeah, I do. But I try to selectively watch some bullshit, not all the bullshit, because if I watched all the bullshit, I would have no hair. Got to use a different example. I would have no brain cells left. Okay, but Andrew, you haven't got any brain cells left. Fuck off. So I have to be selective. So you know, I've given myself, I am the self-confessed king of cringe. I will tackle, I mean, Disprew's given me a good run for my money on this one, I gotta say. But we will try and tackle the ultra cringe for shits and giggles. So we can laugh about it. So we can have a giggly poo about it, you know? But when it comes to the mundane, there's just nothing. Just nothing. Whatsoever. There's just no shits given. No shits given whatsoever. So, because Dragon's Dogma came out, I would rather play Dragon's Dogma 2 and see, you know, have fun on a video game. And I did have fun on the video game. I'd rather do that, have fun with my audience, than go to the cinema. It would have been a nice day out, go to the cinema. I could have watched the movie. I could have been thoroughly bored. I could have then gone out to the local toy shop, looked at the Lego. Oof. Taking bad entertainment and making it funny is a true gift. I think it's verging on the Twilight Zone, to be honest with you, nowadays. I could have hit that toy store, looked at the new Lego, grabbed myself some Lego, come back home. Good day. Good day. Good day had by all. No. Nah. I'd rather take the take the disappointment from Gary. And I'd rather lose my brain cells on I need a better teapot. Every time I pour that teapot, there's like a little bit of leakage, you know what I mean? A little bit of leakage. Boobies. So I don't know. Yeah, it's my CM Punk top. I do need a better aim, but I'm a man, and we don't need to be bothered about that. Which is nice. So yeah, so not trying to be play truant with Gary or anything, but there's just sometimes, like, we didn't even speak about Ghostbusters much anyway, because by the sounds of it, from the people that saw it, it does. The eyes are a little bit blue today, you know, ladies. So a little bit blue, you know. It's that time of the year, you know, when the sun comes out. The sun is out today. Look, when I go even pastier than normal, you know the sun's out, and I turn into translucent man. But we barely spoke about Ghostbusters. What did they have to say? What did they have to say? The young girl was in a coded lesbian relationship with a ghost. Welcome to Ghostbusters and have a nice day. I've only seen one person within our sphere that said anything positive about it. That's it. That's it. So it looks like I didn't miss much. And I just absolutely don't give a fuck about X-Men 97. I just don't give a fuck. But again, what do these two things have in common? Well, both of them are based off stuff which is infinitely better than what they've just released. And I'm just bored with that. I'm just bored with that. Another remake, dragging it out. Can we make something out of this? Can we hit people with the you know that thing that you loved? Let's make it look like the thing that you love, potentially, sometimes not even. And then we'll hit you with the current dayisms. Because I know that when I want to see a Ghostbusters movie, instead of watching a sharp, biting satire on entrepreneurship and trying to start your own business in a corporate world, I know that I would rather be watching a movie about a fucking queer ghost. No! No. No, thank you. I'm good. I'm good. All my fucks have been used up. They've been used up on things throughout the years that I appear to be complete. And I'm just going to have a quick look around. I'm completely out of fucks. I can't see a single one to give. Let's take nostalgia. Let's just take nostalgia and say something a little bit positive, shall we? Because you know some franchises are have been demolished over the years. Put a tweet out a couple of months ago. Surely you have a couple of fucks left. Well, there's fucks and there's. Don't worry about it. We'll talk about that later. Talk about it. A couple of months ago, folks, I thought, do you know what? I'm just going to put out a tweet of some of my Transformers. I was dusting my shelves. And so I was just like, you know what? I don't think I've actually shown off these Transformers, or it's been a long time since I have. So I took some photographs of the Transformers in my bedroom on my shelves, which are Hot Rod, Cup, Blur, RC, Springer, Ultra Magnus, Outback, Swerve. Essentially, Transformers which were in Transformers the movie, 1986. And also a couple of Transformers which appeared from season 3 onwards in the cartoon. So I took a couple of photos of them, whacked them up on TwitTwat. Don't expect much interaction with that, but you kind of you're just looking for your Transformers nerd brothers who sort of come in and go, oh man, fucking love that RC. Oh, I fucking love that Blur. You know, that's all you expect. Couple of hundred likes on it, something like that. I couldn't believe the response I got. I couldn't believe. Why? What response did it get? I had a bunch of fucking weirdos. Ha ha. You posting these? RC's trans and Blur is canonically gay. What now? Ha, lol. Ha, you're such a bigot. Ha ha ha. But like RC's like trans and Blur's like canonically gay. Ha. Why'd you like them? Huh? Ha ha. Oh no. Oh no, you poor person. Oh, you silly Billy, you think robots are gay? You silly Billy. Yeah, in IDW comic, they made them like canonically gay and trans. Oh. You mean IDW that lost the franchise because they kept making retarded shit? That IDW that would hire broken fucking weirdos that would come in and go, okay, I'm gonna take Transformers into new exciting directions. Cops gonna suck cocks. They don't have cocks. They don't have them. They don't have them. Yeah, and Arthur's like trans. Yeah. Transformer. You see, Transformers are male and female because that was established in the 1984 cartoon. Because female Transformers are actually very rare. But some weirdo in the 2010s coming into IDW and saying, like, robots are like gay now, and this one is like trans. Yeah, no. Yeah, the only thing that's trans is the fucking mission. That's the only thing that's the mission, the transmission in the vehicle. Where, by the way, where's the IDW's latest Transformers? Oh no, they lost the franchise because nobody was buying it anymore. They lost it, the Image, and more importantly, to Kirkman's company, where they now produce this. So. That's the Sean Gordon Murphy North Valley Grimoire, that is. Or cover, I should say. Now, I've bought the first 5 issues. The 6th issue is on the way. But over the weekend, I decided to read it all. I'd read a bit of the first issue. That was it. I decided to sit down and read it all. And you know what? I get why this is selling really well. Because this is fucking great stuff. This is really good stuff. How long will they keep it going? Don't know. But this is now the Transformers G.I. Joe shared universe. And this is actually really good. The first 5 issues have been excellent. Excellent. If you wanted to see a series, now where does this start? I'll tell you where this starts. This resets everything. This resets absolutely everything. Because this starts where the Ark is discovered for the first time. So this starts where the excuse me, it's gone down the wrong hole. That's what she said. But this starts where Teletran 1 is after the Ark is freed from its mountaintop prison. Teletran 1 is just randomly starting to bring the Transformers back to life. And randomly means Decepticons, Autobots. It's not discriminating. It's just repairing repairing the Transformers that are in the Ark with what Energon is left. So it does a restart from there. It is Palm Sunday. Pamela Palm and a 5. No, we're not. No, we're not going to play that game. Be respectful now. Happy Palm Sunday. So it brings in RC as well as like an OG Transformer. More than happy with that. More than happy with that. Because RC is a great character. But if you've ever wanted to see Decepticons being fucking evil as fuck, you need to pick this up. Because they make the Decepticons hideous. Absolutely hideous. To the point where I was actually shocked at what they did. I was actually really shocked at, yeah, Starscream is a fucking psycho. Well, Starscream, Skywarp, they're both psychos. In a good way, by the way, in a good way. So I was actually really, really impressed. Really impressed at how it's written so far. How he can really differentiate between the morality of the Autobots and the Decepticons. And I'll just give you a little spoiler. I know the Seekers aren't particularly known for their mental stability. I'll just give you a little spoiler. Just a tiny spoiler. 5 issues so far, no Megatron. No Megatron. Starscream is currently running the Decepticons. And Starscream has a very specific way of dealing with shit. Psycho. It's excellent so far. We've already had Transformers killed. In the first 5 issues, we've already had Transformers killed. So it's been really good. I've got issue 6 incoming. And yeah, it's been really good so far. There's been Transformers have died in it already. Humans have died in it already. Woof. The Transformers movie was 1986, not 1985. 1986. And there's very minimal Transformers at the moment because they only have a minimal amount of Energon. They only have a minimum amount of Energon, so they can only bring a certain amount back. But the cliffhanger, I mean, 6 looks like it's going to be amazing because the cliffhanger to issue 5 was fucking incredible. Absolutely incredible. The cliffhanger to that. But they're not shy right now. They are not shy with doing stuff. Yeah. RC is is surprisingly enough RC and acts like RC. But it's been excellent. That is a big ass recommend. That is a big ass recommend. Of somebody who A is a Transformers fan and B just wants to read some good comics. Now then, folks, I gotta caveat something. Sadly, I've got to caveat something. Well, I'm glad you bring this up. I cannot pronounce your name for love nor money. Akui Gino. Fucking hell. Akuma Atata. I'm not telling you which Transformers have been killed so far. I'm not telling you which Transformers have been killed so far. I'll just call you Aku. This is it, Aku. Would I like to pick up Duke? Yes. Duke makes a little cameo, by the way, in issue 2. Would I like to pick up Duke? Yeah. Would I like to pick up Cobra Commander? Yeah. Why aren't I? Why am I hesitant? Because they hired Kelly Thompson to do the Scarlet book, the Scarlet one-shot. And Kelly Thompson is dog shit. Hideous, nasty person within the comic book sphere. Hideous person. And by the way, I know some comic creators. By the way, I'm not talking about the Soskas here who are in the chat. I'm not talking about them. I know some people within the industry, and let's just say they fucking think Kelly Thompson's a piece of shit. Because she is. Piece of shit. So, you know, I would have loved to have picked up the Scarlet book as well, because I love Scarlet. I love my G.I. Joes. You know I love my G.I. Joe. But I ain't picking up no fucking Kelly Thompson book. She can fucking do one. Piece of fucking dog shit human. So so that annoys me because I want to you know, I'd love to also get into the G.I. Joe side of it. And a little bit of sad news, but I believe the artist who's currently drawing this and the artwork in this is fantastic. The artwork is, I mean, this is great stuff. The artwork is fantastic, but I believe that the artist is now moving on and they're going to be bringing in another artist and maybe even another writer. I need to keep an eye on that because so far it's been fantastic. It's been excellent. Well, we had a thing called Action Force in the UK, which had nothing to do with G.I. Joe, had nothing to do with Cobra or any of that. It had its own vibe. There was Z Force, there was Q Force, Space Force, SAS. So the good guys had their own sort of like sex segments. And then we had Cobra, what developed into Cobra. We had Red Shadows. So we had Red Shadows instead. And they had these pretty much like red Nazi outfits that were cool as fuck because of Hugo Boss. But they had Red Shadows. And they were like the foot soldiers. And then I believe Action Force was either bought out or merged with G.I. Joe. So they started to put out Action Force figures, but they were G.I. Joe figures. So it'd be Action Force Roadblock, Action Force Ripcord. You had Baron Ironblood. As one, yeah, as the leader, Baron Ironblood. You never saw without his mask on in the cartoon comic, I should say. But obviously the figure did. You could take off his mask because his mask was like a foam mask which wrapped around. And then Action Force turned into G.I. Joe, and we actually started to have the G.I. Joe. So the Red Shadows and the Z Force and the Q Force and the Space Force and the SAS, all of that vanished, and we just now got the G.I. Joe people. My personal favorite was Bazooka because that was the first. Obviously, I bought. Well, you know, I should rephrase that. everybody's favorite G.I. Joe is Snake Eyes. That's it. End of. That's it. But after Snake Eyes aside, Bazooka was my favorite. Bazooka was my favorite. So yeah, I do still have my Bazooka from when I was a kid. Now I've lost the Bazooka and I've lost the pack, but I still do have my Bazooka figure. It's in storage in my old I have a couple of wicker baskets of just my old toys when I was a kid. What's left? So much was given away. So much was given away. But in my bedroom, if you're lucky enough, one day I'll let you in. So, in my bedroom, in a bunch of acrylic cases, I do own some OG mint on card Action Force. I've got a couple of Space Force. I've got a couple of Z Force. I'd like to get a mint on card. I really don't want any. Z Force is my SAS and Z Force are my two favorites. I want a mint in box Z Force tank. I want a mint on card Z Force tank. I do have a Z Force Jeep that I managed to pick up recently. In box, unopened. The box is slightly damaged. It's got some damage on it, but never opened. Never opened. Still sealed. Even though the box is slightly damaged, still sealed. No, it was always called Z Force, even though in the UK we say Z. No, in America you say Z. In the UK we say Z. In America you go XYZ. In the UK it's XYZ. Because we speak properly and you're retarded. Love to you. But you're fucking retarded. So I do have some mint on card Action Force, and I'd love to have them all. I'd love to pick up the all of the SAS stuff as well. I'd love to pick up a mint on card. I'd love to have a mint on card SAS paratrooper. And this paratrooper came in a wrapped up parachute. And what you would do is you would unwrap the parachute and you would throw the paratrooper in the air. And then that would open up the parachute and it would start to float down. Man, toys were so fucking cool. That was freezing cold. That was freezing cold. You totally had one of the the paratroopers, Alyssa. The paratroopers. I had one of those. I had for the SAS. I had a paratrooper. That was given away or sold or something a long time ago. I'm so gutted about that. I had an SAS paratrooper. I had the boat, the canoe. The SAS canoe. I'd love to have the SAS canoe mint in box as well. I'm Johan. I am definitely playing with my toys again. I'm metaphorically playing with my toys again. I'm talking about this, and all I'm thinking is I wish I was playing with them. That's what she said. That's what she. But later in the year, might be having some friends come over, and I'm gonna take them. I'm gonna take them to the storage. I'm gonna take them to the storage, and I'm gonna let them just look in anything, open anything. Can we get that out? All right, let's move this stuff out of the way so we can get to that for you. Let them have a right rummage. Yeah, boy. Oh. So yeah. We talked about this, Razorburn. We talked about this in the last stream. The last Lego that I got was the medieval marketplace. I built it up, and it's currently in that module case. A week tomorrow. Your storage sounds hella erotic. Sounds erotic, hell of a... Oh. If you want to be like a kid in a toy store, you need to be in... God damn it, this is going all wrong. In my storage. That sounds weird. Ooh. But holy... Woo. That's some great stuff. That is some great... My storage is a toy store, correct. Correct, Michelle. It is. It's boxed up. But you can go in my boxes. You can rummage in my box. Fuck, this is not going well. You can put your hands on my box. Will there be sweets? There's no sweets there, no. But there is a lot of plastic. Oh, there is a lot of plastic. Crystal Palace ladies are 2-0 up at halftime. You boy. Shut up. We would like to. How do you translate "yeah boy"? I love the fact that my sister never knows when I'm streaming, and yet somehow always manages to text me while I'm streaming. Bit like your mum. Bit like your mum. So yeah. Oh. So Mr. Pork Chop is coming up a week tomorrow. For the week. He's coming up for a week. And Mr. Pork Chop and we're going to be compiling. We're going to be putting together the module cases, the DF-120 module cases. And I've got a whole idea. About what I want to do. These module cases here, folks, I think they're going to go. I think they're going to go downstairs. But man, it's cool when we see the module cases, when you have the camera angle there, the bigger streams. Not this stream. This stream's not big. It's beautiful though. I like the camera here for this stream. I just find it a little bit more relaxing. That's gonna go. Aww. Hey. Don't you worry, you pretty little lad. it's not going to be empty. It's not going to be empty. What's going to go there is I'm going to be bringing up. I'm going to be bringing up the 1 in 3 Nightfall Batman. The Jean-Paul Valley Batman, 1 in 3 scale. And then I'm going to move the IKEA cabinets from downstairs up here. So the IKEA cabinets are going to come up here and they're going to go there. So we're going to have the 1 in 3 Batman statue yonder. And then the 3, possibly even moving this one here as well and having them line the back. Camera keeps freezing. No, it doesn't. That's called your shitty internet. That's called your shitty internet. That's what that's called. Reset your router. Sort your life out. Start making some changes. We do have the 1 in 3 Huntress down there. I'm also going to bring up the 1 in 3 Arkham Knight Batman as well. So we're going to have the 1 in 3 Batman Arkham Batman. We're going to have the 1 in 3 Batman Arkham Asylum. And then we go, no, it does fit. That's got to be YouTube then. That's got to be YouTube, not me. There's nothing's freezing at this side. Nothing's freezing on this side. Nothing is actually, I see the freeze. That's YouTube. That's YouTube. That's YouTube. Sorry. There's nothing, no lossage from my end. It's that's got to be YouTube. Yeah. Apologies. Nothing I can do. Nothing I can do, I'm afraid. Oh, Aaron Redacted. Nice. I thought it was you. The cameo. I did a cameo for Aaron Redacted yesterday. I kind of turned it into a little bit of a pep talk and a roast at the same time. I thought I'd try and give him a little bit of everything, you know, a little bit of everything. He wanted some motivation, but he also gave a pretty wishy-washy fucking excuse for not doing his shit. So I was like, let's add in a little bit of a roast as well. Give him a little bit of a smile. A little bit of sweet and sour. I like that, Paul. I gave him a little bit of sweet and sour. I like that. Gave him a little bit of sweet and sour. Which is pretty cool. Yeah, so I'm going to bring up the 1 in 3 Batman Arkham, and I'm going to bring up the 1 in 3 Nightfall Batman. So they're going to be next to each other, and they're going to be on... Oh, we might even buy a new... I got ideas! I got ideas. Oh, chat. Oh, man, there is a 1 in 3 Batman statue coming out. You can pre-order it. You can pre-order it now. And it's 1 in 3, so it's going to be the same size as my Arkham Batman. It's going to be the one size as my Nightfall Batman. This Batman comes in different versions. One of the versions is a 1 in 3 Batman blue and grey outfit with the yellow bat symbol. I gotta show it to you. I've got to show it to you. I haven't pulled the trigger so far, but my willpower is failing. My willpower is failing. Let me show you. Oh, how much does it cost? It costs £1,300 before shipping. Before import fees. So all in all, this will cost somewhere in the region of £1,600. But I gotta show it to you. Can I make it bigger? That's what she said. Hold on. Yes, I can. And when you see, you'll understand it all. When I show you, you'll understand everything. Oh my God. It's the blue. It's the gray. It's the trunks. Giggity. It's the yellow symbol. It's everything I've ever wanted. You've even got the organic utility belt. You can change the utility belts. So you can, you can put the black, no. We want the yellow. We want the yellow. YouTube would give me some shekels tomorrow. YouTube would give me some shekels tomorrow, and I am just. Because this is, I tell you what, I know. I tell you what, though, you see, this is the Batman costume before Nightfall. This is what Batman used to wear before Nightfall. After Nightfall, everything changed after Nightfall. Batman completely changed in terms of the costume and everything. We went through Troika, the Troika 3-parter, where Batman was trying out different costumes, and then after that, his costume became darker. He lost the trunks for a bit. Ever since then, after Nightfall, we've never gone back to the original costume. We've never gone back to what I would say is the greatest Batman costume of all time. Ian, this doesn't affect my house money. I have my house money and I have my play money. So the house money goes into the house fund, the play money goes into the play fund. So this next to the Nightfall Batman. Oh. Is Gary in? Or is Gary in? Have I missed? Oh, yeah. I see a lot of people saying. Yeah, I know. All right. Fuck off, mate. There is two funds. There is the Me Fund. And then there's the Who's Fund. Me Fund, Who's Fund. Me Fund, Who's Fund. Me Fund, Who's Fund. But come on, Gary, look at this. Look at this. Look at me. I am Batman now. It's so fucking good. So, I'll have a think. 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 Boobies. I'll have a think. But what I thought, chat, was instead of putting the cabinets from downstairs there, what if I bought a table or a cabinet, just let's say a cabinet with open, with that has storage space in it. What if I got a cabinet that had storage space and I put it there, and then I took all the Batman statues from my bedroom and I put all of those statues there? Because I've now got Joker on a throne, Batman, Robin, Batgirl, Huntress, Black Canary, Catwoman, Poison Ivy, Zatanna, Bane, Harley Quinn, Penguin. If it goes all the way from there to the wall, that might be enough space to get them all on. Grey Batman, best Batman, amen. Castigan, amen. You need a bigger gaff, dude. I know. I know. Because all the Transformers are going to go downstairs. The Transformers are going to go downstairs. Lego is going to go downstairs. That area is going to be cleared out. All of that's going to be cleared out. But then I'm going to have 2 IKEA cabinets. Where can they go? I mean, I could probably put one there. But then it would make this look a bit weird. Why is there a fucking spider's web going from... Fuck off, Spite. Goddamn Peter Parker. Oh, there is ideas. There is ideas, folks. Spiders are protect. You can cut that shit right out, Soskers. You can cut that shit right out. But yeah, they do get. I know. I don't mind the little shit with the little spiders that we get here. I ain't going anywhere near Australia. Well, Razorburn, downstairs, I'm going to have a line of 3 module cases. And I have an idea that it's going to be 3 module cases and it's going to turn into 4 module cases. They're going to sort of link together, but not, because it's going to be straight and then at an angle. But you could still sort of do it in a way that it kind of looks like the whole thing comes together. However, I'm missing a drawer. But God, we got Caro and the Soskers talking about fucking Spider. Come on. Right. We're gonna have to start smashing through Super. An hour and 20 minutes. I gotta be out of here in 45 minutes, chat. Maybe an hour. We've got about an hour, so we're gonna have to start smashing through these now. So let's start going through the supers from Tuesday, catching up on the supers from Tuesday. Jay Price for the $5 says, congrats to Gary on getting to 1 million subs. Now, you slackers think you can get a top 5 Doctor Who list? Love you, boys. No homo. Yeah, we're gonna do it. Okay, Grand Master Chris with a $5 says, "Grats on Gary joining the Million Subs Club." Hey, Az, I appreciate the gay representation you're adding to the stream wearing that t-shirt. What t-shirt was I wearing? Where is this sass coming from? Now I've got to see what t-shirt I was wearing on the stream. Have a look. My CM Punk, it was this. It was... God, fucking damn it. Scott Christy Jones with the £2 says, "Congrats and Gary, R.I.P. Kate Middleton." She's not dead. She's not dead. JJ Gosling with a £5 says, "Quick joke for you. How do non-binary kill? They/them. They/them." I got it. Hunted. Robert, hunted. Toby Maguire's. Unbelievable. Oh, I'm on the wrong page again already. Hunted with a $10 says, "Gary or Pork Chopper's team members in Helldivers?" I did a stream with Mr. Pork Chop this week on Helldivers. He's a commie. He's a commie. He wasn't committed to democracy. That's all I'm going to say. He wasn't committed to democracy. Kalioth with a $10 says, "As the pace of the supers are coming in, you'll have to start playing Ted DiBiase's theme music. Grats to Gary, Sylv, and Jen. Maybe animate the Dan Vass song for Gary. As can you direct? And KK can be an executive producer." Okay, so it's going to be really gay. So we just need to hire women. Gotcha. B-Chain 315 with a $10 says, "Congrats on knowing a million sub YouTuber. I know Critical Drinker." Must mean a lot. The Yaira hype and Soska's fun energy on stream led me to order all 4 Rippaverse books. Looking forward to Hell the Fellowship. It's your boy, GG. Nick Brown with a $10. "What is best in life? Crush your enemies, see them driven before you, and hear the lamentation of the women. To lampoon your enemies, see them reeing before you, and hear the lamentation of Dan Vask." Congratulations on 1 million subs. 50 Shades of Grayson with a $2. Leslie Headland, "Too ugly to subscribe to Nerdrotic." Oh. Piston with a €2. 2 months until you have to finish Doctor Who Top 5. Yeah, sure. Hey, we're on it. We're all over it. 1 year anniversary. Yeah. And stuff. Greyman with a 5 Swiss says, "Sylvan Jen, do you know the Canadian movies Kid Turbo and Kid Detective? They're great. Can you recommend movies like those?" Hobo with a Shotgun, Greyman. Go check out Hobo with a Shotgun. Rutger Hauer. Made by, well, at least in the crew, some people from Trailer Park Boys actually has Ricky from Trailer Park Boys in it. Essentially playing Ricky from the Trailer Park Boys. That's a lot of nuts with a $5 says grats to Gary and Hail the Real BBC, the Iron Age, and pineapple on pizza. Dan Vasque es un huel bicho. I think I can translate that. There you go. Hobo with a shotgun. Dead hooker in a trunk. Dead hooker in a trunk that was made by the Soska sisters. That means he is great in Spanish. Maybe. Roller coaster with a $5 says, hell, real BBC and the Soskas would love to support Yaira, but I don't own a credit card. Hope Riververse will accept other methods in the future. Congrats and keep them coming. Well, they had, I mean, in all fairness to Eric, he did have PayPal set up, and then PayPal refused to release his money. So that's why there's no PayPal anymore. So he tried, but PayPal were being poopy panties. So the Raging D-Head with a $2 says Spike all the way. Favorite Buffy character. Ashcore with a $5 says keep up the pausing. It shows the trash for what it is. Keep up the pausing though. Oh, I think that's when we're going through the trailers. Wow. Aura Uplink to the $2 says, I tried to encourage a filmmaker to hire the Oscars. They're doing pretty damn good. They're doing pretty damn good. Michael Rocker with a €5 says, you need to check out the comments under the Rebel Moon trailer. What's up with all those AWM39V bots? Well, we know that studios bot their stuff. They've been caught so many times botting it. And then the organic downvote happens because that's an organic flood of people going, fuck this shit. As opposed to like a spike of bots trying to push it in the algorithm. Christopher Miller with a $10 says, did Tommy Wise so direct this or what? If not, should have got him. No, unfortunately, that's Zack Snyder. Oh, unless you're talking about The Acolyte, in which case that's Leslie Headland as the showrunner. Who the actual directors are, don't know. But it looks like it's going to be a fucking disaster. Always Shirtless with a $5 says, great guest choice. Soska Sisters are experts on bad trailers. Praying for Yaira. What are you praying about? Are you praying that it does more than the near 3 million that it's already made in a couple of weeks? I'd say that's pretty damn good. I wish I could fail. I wish I could fail that hard. I wish I could fail that hard by making 1.3 million in 2 weeks. Yeah. Jeez. Palace women are 3-0 up. Gotta hit that. Come on, it's gotta hit that 2 million. I need that Yaira statue. Noose with a $10. I hate to add on the trailer recommendations, but Furioso trailer just released. Dude, that just I think that just looks awful. I just think that looks fucking. I just don't care. I don't care. We already saw a Furioso movie. It was called Mad Max Furioso. Mad Max Furioso. Do you want to know the origins of Furiosa? No. I don't care. It's not a character I give a fuck about. Mad Max Furioso Road. Dante Enzio Cifaldi with an 8 Australian says, hey, lads, Gaza and the Molas, Jen and Sylv. Congrats on 1 million, Gary. So deserved. Ladies, thank you for your kind words towards my Yaira fan art. Ooh. Nice. Enoch Mamon with a $10 says, I liked Sophia Boutella in Atomic Blonde. Admittedly, that's most likely because she did graphic lesbian love scenes with Charlize Theron. Pronounced Theron, by the way. Not Charlize Theron. It's Theron. That's straight from Charlize's mouth. Not that I want anything to do with Charlize Theron's mouth. Might fucking catch something. Like retardation. That was fun to watch. Lots of fun. Anyway. Anyway, how are you guys doing? We're doing good. Thank you. Double Hawk with a $2. A Magnificent 7, but in space and retarded. I just think retarded. East Coast Toasty Boy with a $5 says, don't worry, Gary. You could do all the crack in the world and he'll still have more working brain cells than a Democrat. Don't doubt yourself. Ah, that's oh. Marquise Dana with a $2 says, please review Vomit Gore Trilogy by Lucifer Valentine. Vomit to Gore Trilogy. Ashen Jack says, apparently the swords are made molten hot by relic gauntlets, never explained in the film, but that's how they got around the copyright. Oh, we're talking about the I can't even remember what it's fucking called. The Zack Snyder nonsense lightsabers. Remember, folks, this is a Star Wars story. This is a rejected Star Wars story that he adapted into his own thing. Don't forget that. Star Wars. The biggest pile of fucking shite that just makes a load of shite. And this was rejected. Rejected. Just let that one sit with you for a bit. Gaia Rai with a 5 Canadian says, they do Sophia super dirty in Rebel Moon. That was it, Rebel Moon. So I don't give any shit. I couldn't even remember what it was fucking called. She's a hyper-talented dancer and never doing terrible choreography and awful slow-mo. Welcome to Zack Snyder's verse and have a nice day. Always shirtless with a $10 says some poopy shit. EJP 99 with a $5 says Congresso ATS. I think that's meant to mean congrats. To the Soskers and Jen on your success. 1.5 million is around the corner. It's not going to be far away. Knocking on the door, 1.3 million right now. Mark Klein with a $10 says, cheers, everyone. Nicely done, Gary. Not a big fan of DC anymore, but I really enjoyed Sergeant Rock versus Army of the Dead, penned by Bruce Campbell. Lots of fun seeing Easy Company wiping out undead Yahtzees. Serio God of Rage with a $10 says the military haircut they gave Sofia Boutella kills me. She's so sexy and that hair makes her look terrible. I mean, I think that's half the point. Because she's a very pretty woman. She's a very attractive woman. But I think a lot of the point is stick a chick in it and make her lame. Because you know, attractive women and stuff now, that's just pandering to the male gaze, and the male gaze, that heterosexual gaze is evil, and men need to get with the program and start sucking some dick or something. I don't know. I'm not quite sure what the vibe's meant to be. What the vibe's meant to be. But it's something like that. Attractive women bad. Let's make them look like you know, those things in Holland. Ha! Sis! I'm fucking streaming! Never. She has no idea. The Killer Spotlight with a £10 says, congrats to Nerderotic on hitting 1 million subscribers. Congrats to the Soskers on Bloodruth, and congrats to Mauler and Az for being all-round badasses. Hail the 199 and the Fellowship. Thank you, buddy. Enoch Mamon with a $5 says, it's not about good and evil, but about power. Let me add a little bit more onto that. And who's allowed to wield it? It's called the Force. It's called the Force, not the Patriarchy. It's called the Force. But I guess the Force is a product of the cis white heteronormative patriarchal Jedi society that doesn't actually have any straight white males in it, because they all got killed in this universe or something. Oh, don't you think it's a massive cell phone? Don't you think it's a massive cell phone that they're like, we're going to make sure that there are no white men in this trailer as Jedi. We're gonna the only white man that's going to be in a trailer is going to be in for a second, and he's going to be a convict. His thing's going to cut convict. But in terms of Jedi, not a single white male Jedi. Don't you think it's a bit of a cell phone that this is when the Jedi were at their most hubris? I think that's a little bit of a cell phone. You know, when the Jedi were at their absolute weakest and susceptible to be crushed by the Sith, I just think that's a wee bit of a colossal cell phone. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That line in the Acolyte trailer sums up the thinking of the average Hollywood writer. Exactly. Also, never forget, Nokmamon, that is coming from the people in power. That's coming from the people in power. Multiculturalism going for Az. Japanese Demon Lord with a $5 says, I can't remember if y'all saw the Star Wars TIE Fighter anime short film. It may be a palate cleanser for all these trash trailers. Dude, I hear exactly what you're saying. but I am just apathetic to Star Wars. I don't give a fuck about anything Star Wars anymore. Disney have managed to make me complete and utterly not give a shit. Not give a shit. Don't care. Don't care. So even all the good stuff that fans make, because fans make some really good stuff, and there has been some nice, you know, some pretty decent stuff made by fans. I don't care. I'm gonna absolutely review the Acolyte, but if you don't care, why review it? Because it's gonna be a fucking cringe disaster, and I'm gonna point at the cringe disaster and laugh. And we're going to laugh together at the cringe disaster. And we're going to mock it. And we're going to point and mock it. That's all it's good for. That's all it's good for now. Just to point at it and fucking laugh. Nicholas Krauser with a $10 says, "Oh my god, so many yellow lightsabers." Odd, yeah, weird, huh? I don't know. You know. Say, yeah, once upon a time, Az was a WoW player. Now he don't give a fuck. Exactly. Blizzard made me not give a fuck about WoW. With expansion after expansion of fucking shite. Boring fucking shite. Monotonous shite. Repetitive shite. Non-inspiring shite. The game that I couldn't stop playing, they made me stop play. And in all fairness, millions of other people. Colhauser with a 5 Canadian. Why are you showing the trailer for the American Society of Magical Negroes? No, that was the Acolyte trailer, Colhauser. That was the Acolyte trailer. I like it. That's good. Felonious Hack with a 5 Australian. Congrats, Gary, on $1 million. Here's some $1 for Az. Cheers, bruh. Kurt Angle's stare with a $2 says, "For democracy." Treason? No. No treason here. We're going to be spreading democracy face, neck, and chest today. Face, neck, und chest. Aitken with an 8 Australian. The Acolyte poster appears to be transphobic. Trans women don't bleed unless the lightsaber was extracted from a deep pooper insertion accident. I'm just reading what you've allowed to be put, Mama Susan. Papa Susan. East Coast Toasty Boy with a $5. If Lord of the Rings is better than Star Wars, then Harry Potter is better than Star Trek. That was a lofty take, Gary. Congrats on accumulating 1 million hobbits, though. That's why we don't listen to Lofty. That's why we don't listen. One is not the same as the other. Darth Racer 777 with a $10. Lord of the Rings may be technically better, but I love pre-Disney Star Wars better. Not wrong with that. Not wrong with that. To me, Star Wars is just the OG trilogy. That's all it really is for me. I didn't enjoy the prequels that much. I thought they were massively flawed, but I thought there was some good ideas that just weren't implemented well. But for me, the OG trilogy, that's all it is. That's all it is for me. Darth Gavel with a $2 says, "Hail Soska Sweeties, hail Yaira, much love." GTI Warrior with a $5 says, "Are you speaking German right now?" 9! You're welcome, US. Rook takes Rook with a $2. The Maester with a $10 says, love you all. Hope to start a YouTube channel one day and appear on FNT or BBC. Wow. Who do you think should play the next James Bond? Mauler. Guy Vermectin with a $2 says, here's a couple of bits for Mauler. Nah, I'm going to take them. I'm gonna take them. And James Hopkins with a $10 says, someone tell George Lucas to blink twice if he needs help. George Lucas just wants his stock to not tank. He's also a lefty, but he just doesn't want his stock to tank. But if he doesn't want his stock to tank, then he's taken the wrong position. Big time. Big time. Now then, let's jump on to today's. Supery duperies from you lovely people. Because that caught us up to Tuesday's Super Chats. A massive thank you to everybody. If you didn't get it read out on Tuesday, got it read out there. Locksaw gifting 5 memberships to the stream. Thank you, Locksaw. I'm not, again, I keep having to stress this. Absolutely 100% not in any capacity. All I'm going to say is every week the guy comes in, drops a 5. Every Sunday Fun Day comes in, drops a 5. Not saying he should continue to do so. I'm just saying this is just simple fact from the, as far as I can now remember from Afternoon Tea with Az, I have remembered Locksaw coming in, dropping 5 at the beginning of the stream. What a guy. And, oh, wait, I can do this. I can do this from the stream now. Hold on, let's go. There you go. Boosh, Locksaw. I can do this from here now. I'm looking at other things. By the way, chat, if you want, it looks like then. Okay, they're out. Okay, the weekend numbers are out. Before we go any further, let's have a look at the weekend numbers. Aye, holy fuck! Wow. Oh dear. Okay, I predicted that Ghostbusters: Frozen Empire would do about 54 million. This is not good news for it. This is really bad news for it. It did 45 and only 16 million internationally. I want to see the international details. It's not doing the country breakdown at the moment, but it only did 16 million internationally and 45 domestically. I thought that was going to be 20 to 25 on the Saturday. And then that's a hefty drop on the. This is not boding well. This is not, I mean, I don't give a fuck. I've made that perfectly clear. I don't give a fuck. But that is awful. That is not good. This is going to struggle to make 300 mil. This is going to really I think this is going to struggle to hit 200 mil. Unless it starts having really good legs for some reason. I know the international seems unreported. It seems like maybe it's got a staggered release. Maybe it's got a staggered release, but it's really the domestic that's the big problem. Because if let's just say this goes down by 40% next week, then it's still only going to bring in like another 25, 27 mil next week. So I think this is going to struggle to hit 200. We'll see. We'll see. But that opening weekend, and from the reviews that I've heard, I don't think there's a lot of excitement for this. I don't think there's a lot of excitement. Let's see what the American Society of Magical Negroes is doing, shall we? Oh, Racism the movie is not doing very well, folks. Racism the movie not doing too good. Not doing too good. Am I going to watch it? God, no. No point. What is the point? By the time it releases here at the end of April, who's gonna give a fuck? I'm not. You're not. Oh man. Oh, you get what you fucking deserve. You get what you fucking deserve. You racist pigs. You vile racist pigs. Holy shit. You took nothing in the first weekend and you still went down 66 fucking percent. Wow. Woo-wee. Wow. Oh, well. I guess Racism the movie failed. Racism the movie failed. I guess I'll just have to cope and get over it, I guess, and stuff and things. Now then, let's get back. Angela Richter with a $10 says, as did you see Yoshi P announcing the release date for Dawn Trial? I'm excited. Yeah, wasn't it? Isn't it June? I saw a little tweet. Was it June, Angela? That it's coming out. Oh man. I hope it's fun, because I have just been checked out this expansion. I have been checked out. I've got to top level. I've done a little bit of the June 26th, yeah. But ever since we tied up the story with the Asians and stuff, I have just not been remotely interested. I did a little bit of work on my relic. I haven't logged in for. I don't know when the last time I logged in was, Angela. I don't even know the last time I logged in. And I'd love to I want to do some treasure dungeons. I fucking love doing treasure dungeons. They're so fun. When you're with a group of people and you've got a bunch of bottles. Just like going from treasure dungeon, oh man. I need to see if I can get a team together. But yeah, I just checked out of this expansion. And that doesn't make me happy because I love the game. That doesn't make me happy. You should do treasure hunts with us. We make tons of gil and go. Angela, hit me up on Twitter. If you follow me on Twitter, drop me a message at me so I see it. I'm gonna follow you on Twitter. I'll slip into your DMs and have a chat with you about trying to sort something. Okay, trying to sort some Final Fantasy 14 shenanigans. And chat, if there's any of you, remember I moved to an American server. If there's any of you that are interested in some Final Fantasy 14 shenanigans, let me know. Let me know. Don't worry, Angela. I will not be using my clout for sexual favors because apparently that was all bullshit all along. Kel surprise. Kel fucking surprise. Yeah. Yeah. Chat. Let me know on Twitter. At me in some tweets. And I'll follow some people. And it'd be nice to get something going. I'd like to get something going. I don't care if it's on stream or off stream, to be honest with you. I don't care. I want to get something going. I want to have a bit of fun. I want to see if I can get a bit of fun going in Final Fantasy 14. Bino Rod has become a member. Thank you. Stephen DeLeon with a $2 says, Where's Tykes is in the house? Hell yeah. Good to see you, Stephen. Talioth with a $10 says, Hey, Laz. American Society of Magical Negros box office 1.88 out of 5 million goals so far. Clearly will make back that budget. But here's some good news. No, it's not going to make back that budget. It's not going to make back that budget. As we've just seen from this weekend. It ain't going to. Is it? I'm gonna let me just check what the. That is unbelievable. Of Magical Negro's budget, is it 5 million? Because we haven't got a reported budget so far. I don't think it is 5 million. I think it's more. Here we go. This is IMDb. The American Society of Magical Negroes carries close to a $20 million production budget. $20 million production budget. Let's be generous. And say they also had a 10 million marketing budget. That's being generous. Probably a bit more. There's a chance that the marketing budget may be higher than the production budget. But let's just be generous and say 30 million. This has got to hit 90 million to break even. 90 million to break even. It's on 2.2. My wristband. So that's IMDb saying a $20 million production budget. But yeah, Darkside Droid, I'm being exceedingly generous by saying just 10 million marketing. The chances are it is 20 million plus marketing because there has been clear marketing. But I'm being I'm just trying to be the most exceedingly generous of exceedingly generous. It's got to hit 90 million at least to break even. It ain't even getting anywhere close. So no, it won't make that budget. But here's some good news. It's ranked 13,158 out of all 39,443 films ever released for box office. Democracy. I love democracy. Yeah, it's set to lose an absolute fortune, dude. Set to lose an absolute fortune. And 20 million is a low budget in today's day and age. Scott, the knuckle dragging mouth breather with a $5 says, here's a $5 for microtransactions or for the hoos. You're cool, brother. You know what? You put up a very convincing case, Scott, but I think I'm going to stick it in the book. I think I'm going to stick it in the book. Boosh, in it goes. Thank you. Like I said, tomorrow, YouTube are going to give me some shekels tomorrow. So we're going to get some fundage transferred over into the Hoos Fund. By the way, chat, I don't know if I've told you this, but I've got a date booked in for the start of the new bathroom. 29th of April. 29th of April. We've got a date booked in for the new bathroom to start being fitted. It's going to take approximately 10 days. Going to take approximately 10 days. But we now have a date for the new bathroom going in. Yeah, baby. Oh, man. I can't wait to get into the new shower. Blackguard 4 with a $5 says, don't forget to get your LGBTQIA plus sermon while you're out shopping for your food as. Oh, joke's on you, Blackguard. Joke's on you, my friend. Because it's a different month, so now they don't give a fuck. They've done their virtue signaling. It's done. Did I see the animated Rackens? I haven't, Danky. I will later. I will later. I do love your animations, dude. They are fucking hilarious. They are hilarious. They do give me good laugh. Jackson Kagel with a $2 says, what's up, Az? Good stuff, mate. Thank you, man. I'm doing good. Thank you. New Kamal with an 11-month membership. Congrats on making the list. Now time for steak and eggs. Well, that's what I'm going to be getting tomorrow. I'm going to be getting some eggs, some salmon, some bacon, so I can cook up a nice breakfast. Bit of salmon, bit of scrambled eggs. Set me up for the day. And then in the evening, I'm going to have a ribeye with some steamed veg and a little bit of butter on top of the veg. What about the prep-made meals, Az? I am so fucking bored with these prep-made meals. They're not bad. They're not bad. I'm not dissing the company, but I've been doing it for so long now. I'm getting so bored that I'm starting to wobble and fail because I just can't bring myself to fucking have another one of these meals I've been constantly having. I need to break it up. So we're hitting the fucking steak, eggs, we're hitting the fucking steamed veg, we're hitting the salmon, we're hitting the scrambled. Good man, looking after yourself, king behavior. Trying, work in progress. Progress, not perfection. No pressure. Only if you want to. No pressure. The Hidden Bee 23 with a $5 has been away for the weekend celebrating my 9th wedding anniversary. Congratulations, man. And that means I can catch afternoon tea. Keep up the good work, Az. For the Hoos, it's going in the book. Hey, congratulations to you and the missus. Well done. You're just 1 year away from a decade, dude. That's awesome stuff. Douche. In the book you go. Locksaw with a $5 says, hi, Az. PSA. Always be cognizant of your form when exercising. Nothing de-incentivizes you from the gym like an injury. Amen. Knowing is half the battle. Dude, I was speaking about this with your mum last night. Your mum and I were having a night together. You know, we like to give each other moments. So your mum and I were having a date last night, and we were actually talking about this. This was a conversation that came up. We were talking. She's a very lucky mum, Saska's. She's a very lucky mum. That's all I'm saying. And this is actually a conversation that we spoke about, because I told her that I haven't actually done leg day since I injured my leg. Instead of doing leg day, I've been adding more walking, more cardio to kind of compensate. And I'm going to start reintroducing leg curls, and I'll start introducing hamstring curls back into it. But in terms of the squats, I'm just being a bit more cautious. Because I don't want to injure my leg again like I did last time. So I'm sort of just doing walks. It wasn't hammy. It was like calf cum shin splint. But it was I was in a bit of pain, quite a bit of pain for like a week or so. Oh, neck. I do have to be careful with my neck. Like this neck here, a few years ago, I trapped a nerve. One of the most painful experiences I've ever had in my life. Trapped a nerve in this neck. And even sometimes now when I'm doing certain exercises, particularly shoulder, sort of like trap shoulder exercises, sometimes if I sort of tense a little too much, I'll start to feel it exactly where I pinched my neck. I'll start to feel it, and then I realize I got to be careful. A couple of weeks ago, I was doing shoulders, and I got a heck of a twinge, and I was really nervous that the next day I was going to wake up and it was going to be bad. It was going to be bad. Yeah, I possibly a stinger, but I would suspect a stinger would be more impact. But oh god, yeah, it was yeah, but luckily I had a beautiful hot shower. I slept well, and the next day it was okay. But I'm very cautious now. What I've actually done is it was a very specific exercise. It was one of those machines where you've got like the cross, like the cross arms. You're pulling it like that. But so you're grabbing them like that and you're pulling them like that. But they've got the crossed arms. So you're squeezing the machine and it's coming up. and now I've just decided to lower the weight just by 5 kilos. I just lowered the weight by 5 kilos, and I'm keeping my posture much tighter. So when I'm doing it, I'm not sort of leaning in, and then so I was keeping the posture much tighter, much more upright, and then that's actually proven to be a lot better. I haven't had any issues since I just lowered it by 5 kilos. I might do some static squats against the wall. Hey, easy, ladies. But cable, and I do cable flies from my chest, and I've had no problem with cable flies at all. No problem with cable flies. No. I love doing cable flies, by the way. It's a bit of a sexy exercise to do. Lenny Poppins has become a member. Thank you, Lenny. Lover of Green with a $10 says, last year I quit Twitter for good. Oh, good man. You've been working on your squats too. Got to have the butt ready for summer. Keep talking. It is the insane asylum of the internet. Lover of Green, I could not agree with you even more. I could not agree with you more. I.e., people with TDS, pronouns in bio, and N95s. I don't know what N95. I got it. I got N95s. I don't know what N95s are. Oh, masks. The masks. Oh. It's a miserable vocal minority that deserve to be ridiculed. Fuck them. Dude, I couldn't agree with you anymore. I really couldn't agree. Do you know something? I need to get off it. I need Twitter to just be there for my FNT chat rooms. So I get the links and stuff to join the streams. But I have got to get off there. You are right. It's poison and it poisons the soul. It's poisonous and it poisons the soul. I've got to get off there. I'm so much more productive as well when I don't. But I do have to get off there, man. But I'm weak and I do love to shit post. I hate Discord. I don't even go on Discord hardly. I only go on Discord to do like Sunday Fun Day and stuff. Jonathan with a 50 Swedish says, unrelated diet question. How do you handle cravings? Sometimes I get through it, and I'll be honest, sometimes I fail. Sometimes I give in. It's progress, not perfection. The trick is to not let it rule you and not let a failure become a compounding moment, a rolling stone that gathers moss. If you fail, try and pick yourself back up. I failed today. Let's not fail tomorrow. That's the way that I view it. So, progress, not perfection. And make sure that you are, if you do want a snack, I mean, when I get the eggs tomorrow and the steak and the salmon, there's going to be snacks, but I'm going to get myself some bananas. Maybe some granola bars. Maybe, but maybe not. But definitely some bananas. That if I am getting that that craving, just like your mum, just stick a banana down your throat, you know. So yeah. Stephen DeLeon with a $2 says tea is for little old ladies, coffee is for men. Little old lady, I am. Satan Slayer with a 12 with a $10 says, "As what movie or franchise really turned you into the messaging and the woke shift?" Movie. That's an interesting question. I think the tipping point for a movie was Ghostbusters 2016, which I didn't see. I've never seen and will not see. But you saw it happening with The Last Jedi, and you saw it happening with Ghostbusters 2016. They were the two absolute major red flags. But because I was such a big comic book reader, I was seeing it in comics long before then. Now, Black Panther was great in Civil War. He was great in Civil War. That was a Black Panther I would have loved to have seen. But he wasn't like that in his Black Panther movie at all. He was being ferried around by a bunch of fucking annoying women. Oh, he's such a misogynist. No, it's just objectively fucking annoying women that serve no good purpose in the film other than, unfortunately, shoveling around this guy who was ill. Tragic loss. Chadwick Boseman passing away. Tragic loss. Fuck cancer. But in Civil War, he was fucking awesome. I'd have been all for a movie with that version of Black Panther, but we never got that version of Black Panther after that. Felonious Hack with a 5 Australian just ordered a mic and some other stuff so I can make some silly videos. Create, not just consume. Not much to consume now anyway, at least from the mainstream. Not from the mainstream. Definitely not from the mainstream. Oof. Harry Brownhole with a 2 Canadian. With no responsibility comes no power. Well, I would say with great power comes complete and utter lack of responsibility from Hollywood. Emerald and a lot of, not just Hollywood. We're talking about other stuff as well. Emerald Onyx Opal has been a member for 43 months. Thank you. Jens Jurgensen's been a member for 50 months. Woo. 43 massive, backed up by a 50. Darkside Droids with a $5 says, "As what type of genre of music are you listening to these days?" I do like a bit of synthwave. I am sort of really into a bit of synthwave right now. Sort of loving me some synthwave. It's fucking good stuff, man. It's good stuff. Gets me motivated. Gets my dick hard. Gets my dick. Oof. Yeah. Oof. Crimson Shadow with a £5 says, "Hi, Az. How you doing?" I'm doing good, thank you. I saw Dune 2 on Tuesday with my mates. I enjoyed it. And one mate's going to get Yaira. Nice. He's a fan of the Soska movies. There you go. The Hoos. Gun in the book. Gun in the book. Hey, Bronski beat are great. I'm talking about modern synthwave, though. Douche. It's in the book. Draconic Ice Mage with a $20 says, "Hi all. Sorry if you already answered this, Az, but how are you enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2 and what classes do you like using? The new content for Power World looks promising too. Mostly base management stuff. Have a great day. I might start Power Word from scratch again, you know. I might start it from scratch again. For the Hoos, it's going in the book. I've only played Archer so far, but I've just unlocked Warrior and Archmage. And I'm about to give Warrior a test drive on the next stream. I've got him all set up. So I'm about to give Warrior a play. Two-handed sword, slow, powerful. Get me back in on the melee. Get me climbing those motherfuckers so I can hack the shit out of them. I'm ready. Put me in the team, coach. I'm ready. Psychosis 29 has been a member for 23 months. Zed is the bad guy in Power Rangers. Thank you. Johan Naxos has been a member for 17. As I finally got the coof. Thanks for entertaining me in my fever delirium state. This is fun. I'll be fine. Of course you'll be fine. If you've not had the poke, you'll be absolutely fine. Love you, brother. Thank you. I've had COVID 3 times. I've had it 3 times. 2 of them at my most unhealthiest. And yeah. It was just like, it was a bit like the flu. It was a bit like the flu. Apart from less people died from COVID and the flu. Full time, 3-0. Palace ladies against Watford. Just blumping off with a 6-month membership. It says, since you can't order more modular cases in your name, you can order them in Mr. Porkchop's name to get more. Yes, that's what we're planning to do. That is what we are planning to do. Thank you. Appreciate the that. But yeah, we're on top of that. We are on top of that. Stephen De Leon with a €10. When I was a kid, I had GoBots and every Voltron and Thundercats toy they made. That was my shit. I never had the Thundercats toys. I really wish I did. I do have the Super 7 Thundercat toys now, and I do have the Super 7 Thunder Tank. I wish I had got the Thunder Base that was on Kickstarter. I do regret not getting that. Aaron Redacted with a $20 says, thanks for the pep talk, by the way. I'm on it. Good. Appreciate $20, man. Hairu Kami, yeah, with a £10 says, you are such a nerd. My friend, here's a tenner for it. I love being a nerd. I love being a nerd. It's who I am. Wouldn't have it any other way. It's who I am. Look at him with his bald head, his figures, and his DVDs. Fucking spastics. Yeah, it's what I actually like. Not some fucking tourist sticking their beak into fucking shit that doesn't belong to them. And they don't belong in. Get the fuck out of here. Fucking tourists. Aku with a $10 says Cobra Commander Issue 1 fund. Okay. I will use that and I'll get Cobra Commander number 1. I just ain't getting Kelly Thompson's fucking Scarlet. She can fucking fuck right off. But the thing I'm worried about is if you're hiring people like Kelly Thompson, you could hire all kinds of fucking retards. And this has been good stuff so far. So can we just stick with the good people, not the fucking crap like Kelly? Because she's fucking crap, by the way. Never mind a horrible person. She's crap. Can't wait for Scarlet to be running around. Oh my God, these. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God, these. Panwazis. Oh my God, these. Michelle with a $10 says, for the OG 1 in 3 beauty. Oh. 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 We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. We'll see how I'm feeling tomorrow. Something tells me tomorrow a deposit might get put down. I'm just saying. Zach up the graph with a $5 says for the B and G Batman. Blue and gray Batman. My favorite suit, and I want it now. Wife says thanks. Just don't let Ryan win the camera angle battle. He can be Rainbow STL. He's kind of, I think he's sort of got a corner thing going, and I think he's maybe a little jealous. You know, I'm just saying. They're not casuals, the fucking tourists. Fucking tourists trampling all over the flowers. Rage89 with a £5 says, can you tell me about your Ghost Experience visit and also Dragon Dogma 2 worth buying for the Batman Fund? No, I can't tell you about the Ghost Experience because that's going to have to be a specific stream one day or story one day. Maybe Halloween. I'll go through it all. I might not be streaming from here though on Halloween. I might be somewhere else. Just saying. I've been enjoying Dragon's Dogma 2 so far. I've played about 9.5 hours so far, and I have been enjoying it. I would say it's a recommend. Just don't touch the microtransactions. Don't need to go anywhere near that. The de novo stuff, fuck off. But the actual game itself is fun stuff. Roller Coaster with a €10 says somebody should convince Elon that he needs PayPal in his portfolio. Roller Coaster, I want you to do something for me, buddy. I want you to Google Elon Musk and PayPal. I want you to Google Elon Musk and PayPal. And I think you'll find some very interesting information pops up. I think you might be a little bit... I think you might go, oh, for the hoose. Going in the book. If you're still in the chat, now, be interesting to see your reaction. Boosh. It's in the book. Tabletop Epic with a $5 says, does Leslie Headland walk around the Acolyte set mentally marking which of the diverse females Harvey would like? Old habits die hard after all. No, she's probably going around the Acolyte set seeing which women she can. Moving on. I tried to tell him about that. Deflect 15 with a membership for 18 months. As his voice is so soothing. How are you doing? You doing okay? You have a good day, Soskers? Yeah? Good morning there in Vancouver, Canada. Is it chilly? Is the sun shining? The birds singing. How's it going? How's it going over there? Every time someone says cell phone, I just hear cell phone. And hopefully now you guys too. Okay, that voice is a crime, not fair. Hey. I'm just sharing with you what God gave me. That's all. That's all. Just sharing with you what God gave. That's Wicked Plumber with a $20. I love it when you whisper in my ear as giggity. That was a bit of a serendipitous super chat to read right there. It is sunny in Vancouver. A bit chilly though. Sorry, it didn't happen. Oh, wait, don't worry about it. I don't want to use my clout. You could come by and help warm me up. What do you reckon, chat? What do you reckon? Should I nip over to Vancouver to warm the Soskers up? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? What do you reckon? Should I do it? Bring your big clout. You can stick it anywhere. Oh. How you doing? How you doing? Time to start a Vancouver flight fund. Sounds like it to me. Sounds like it to me. On chat, just checking flights. Just checking flights. To Basingstoke. Get that passport. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. I'm working on getting my passport. I'm doing some traveling soon. You're still on camera. Oh, the camera's on. Oh, the camera's been on the whole time. Hello. Yes, nip over. I mean, chat seemed very supportive. Do it. The rain out there would be familiar. You'd know. You would know. D Breezy with a $10 says, for the demonetization. Last week after the stream, as always, we got demonetized. The stream got demonetized about 2 hours after the stream. I fought the demonetization. This last week, did we win? Did we lose? We fucking won again. We won again. It got remonetized. Last week's afternoon tea got re-greenlit. Does that even make any English? Saw KFP4 with my son. Decent. My son enjoyed it. Old school movie where the modern day is subtle and covert. Landscape is so bad now that I can't tell him if I'm reading into it too much. I know that is a problem though, D Breezy. That is a problem. When you're so infected, do you just start looking for it everywhere? But then when you say, no, stop it, stop looking for it everywhere, then you kind of realize it pretty much is everywhere. It pretty much is everywhere right now. And that's one of the big fucking problems. That is one of the big problems. Thank you, dude. Jamnazia or Hamnazia with a $5 says $5 super sticker. What's it a super sticker of? Here's a super sticker of a number one. I watched Arrival again last night, chat. I watched Arrival, first episode of The Prisoner. I watched it with your mum. She enjoyed it. She wants to see more. Do you know how hot it is, chat, when your mum says has watched the first episode of The Prisoner for the very first time, and then says, I would like to watch another episode. Your mum's a keeper. I'm just saying, she's a keeper. Rick 1662 gifting 10 memberships to the stream. Thank you. Pyromorpheus. I got there in the end. With a $10 says Ark, the animated series episode 1, the protagonist Helena is hugging and kissing a blue-haired woman. Not part of the in-game lore. Thanks, sweet baby stink. Hail the fellowship. Thanks for the rants, as. Thankfully, that's not something I'm ever going to watch. Oh, God. It's so fucking tiresome. It's just so tiresome. Bluegrass Berserker has been a member for 23. Thank you. God, I'm so over time today. It's unbelievable. Blackguard 4 gifting 10 memberships to the stream as well. Thank you. Thank you. Randoir. With a 2-month membership. Merci. It's been said that George Lucas has made over $10 billion from his sale of Star Wars. So why does he care about the stock price? He made $4 billion. He sold it for $4 billion. But when your money's tied up in stock, if that stock plummets to zero, guess what you're worth? Zero. So you're always going to be concerned when your money's tied up in stocks about how the stocks are performing. Because that money's only worth as much as the stocks. Rook takes a rook with a $2. Thank you. Draconic Ice Mage with a 5 gifted. Thank you. Nandayo. Tabletop Epics has become a member. Thank you very much. Very much. Eris Roda with a £2 says you're doing brilliantly. Proud to be a member here. Thank you. Appreciate you. Appreciate you. Man of War 665, Neighbor of the Beast with a 45-month membership. Remember that time you and Gary were going to quit Twitter? I remember. I know. I did for a bit. I did for like 3 months, dude. And then I came back. My own mistake. My own mistake. EJ Paladin with a $5 says, "Y'all great. Been dealing with a bout of depression. Lost a couple of friends because of it. Finally seeking proper help in the morning." Good stuff. Good stuff. You're at least identifying what's wrong and you're doing something about it. That takes some fucking balls. That takes some fucking balls. That's not weakness. That's strength. That's strength. A lot of streams. We've always got a stream going, EJ. Always got a stream. Always got a video. You're never alone. Never alone. Let's have some love. Let's have some love hearts in the chat for EJ. Make sure tomorrow you do, though. Make sure tomorrow you do. Make those first steps. The first steps are the hardest. Make those first steps. Angela Richter with a $10 says, for cravings, the best thing I eat is celery. No calories, a lot of fiber, and the crunch satisfies the I can't even pronounce that word. Satiety center, the center of the brain, killing the craving. That's a good idea. I'm gonna get some. I'm gonna go get me some celery, as well as some bananas, and 15 tubs of hummus. Okay, maybe we will pass a little bit on the hummus. But I'll get some celery. Satiety. It is satiety, isn't it? Yeah, satiety. As in it satiates. Satisfies. Someone has his teeth back in, please. Satiety. Rook takes Rook with a $5, says, Extra Terror's Cyberpunk Synthwave really helps me out. Helps me work out. Who's the hold on, I'm just gonna see who I like. God, I am so fucking behind schedule, chat. I'm really enjoying the Toxic Avenger right now. I'm really enjoying the Toxic Avenger. Got some banging tunes. Got some banging tunes out there, you know. Monster Media with a £5 says, as check out Synthwave cover as Smells Like Teen Spirit by Fury Weekend. It's pure energy. Keep up the good work. Okay. EJ Paladin with another $10 says, another bit of dosh for the Hoos Fund. Favorite streamer alongside Mauler. Cheers. Thank you. Appreciate that. That's good company. And it goes. Dance of the Dead. That's I think that's the next episode I'm going to show with your mum. I think we put Dance of the Dead as the second episode. When Robert and we put the Prisoner series in the order that we believed it should be, because the show's definitely out of order. So I think the next episode I'm going to show your mum is Dance of the Dead. GWT 6577 has been a member for 13 months. Thank you. DB with a £2 says, what Super Saiyan level of clout are we at today? Well, I mean, judging by what the Oscars have been saying, I'm on over 9,000 levels of clout today. Think I might use it. Stephen De Leon with a $2 says, Raid Metal. Okay. Oh, so much clout. So much clout. Tabletop Epics with a $2 says, just killed a water bug. Shouted for democracy. As you should. GTI Warrior with a $5 says, my mum's an amazing lady. Just make sure you treat her right as I do. Treat her right. I flip her over, fucking bend her, slap her ass. Do my business, wipe my dick on the curtains, leave. After I've had a sandwich from her. I know how to treat a woman. Legalize adulthood being naughty. Dude, you were really naughty the other day. You're not allowed to be naughty today. But he's been naughty. But a 50. When you watch The Prisoner with my mum, she says, give me the number 6. Screams for the bankers! As he covertly invades Sweet Baby Stinkorporated headquarters and superglues all their keyboards and mice to the desks. Goddamn right I do. But he said for the bankers, so it must go into the book. Today's the final day, by the way, for March. And it goes, boom, legalize out of hood. You are too kind. Way, way too kind. Tabletop Epics with a $5 says Patrick McGoon doesn't get enough credit. He was in The Prisoner and the Scarecrow of Romney Marsh, legend. He was also the king in Braveheart. But there's obviously there's a whole thing with The Prisoner and Danger Man and John Drake and the continuation and all that sort of stuff. I'll explain it all to your mum. Don't worry. It is Roda with a £5 says Super Chat Square running overtime means three things. You found the right people. We care about you and you care about us for the Hoos. All of those are true. You are my people. You are definitely my... Look at this. I need to... There we go. You are definitely my people. Definitely my people. And I do care. And you definitely do care. Because you guys are way too kind. Way too kind. I honest to God, I still don't understand what the fuck you did wrong to deserve me. But I love you for it. Thank you. And I appreciate it greatly. You've had such a profound effect on my life, and I can never thank you enough for that. So I appreciate you, everybody. And Rook takes Rook with a $10 says for the Hoos. Going in. Boink. Right, chat. We have to call it there, but I'm going to be back in 15 minutes. I have literally got enough time to finish this stream, run to the toilet, empty my bladder of urine, run downstairs, whack a coffee on, make a coffee, come up, boom, Helldivers 2, Sunday Funday. So I'm going to be back in 15 minutes. Massive thank you to everyone who came to watch today. Mods, thank you so much indeed for giving up your free time. Everybody who super chatted, not just today, but Tuesday, and you didn't get your super chat read out to today, thank you. Everybody who membered, gifted memberships, remembered, thank you for supporting the channel. I'm going to be back in 15 minutes. Until then, you take care. Goodbye, Baloo Boo.